watch out, baby, you're about to tip the scales. The feather on the turtle's back broke the shell. Back then there was a time I thought we'd prevail. Fast forward present day, it ain't going well. Don't have time for loss, I gotta cut you off.
What's up, everyone? My name is Jacob and welcome back to another video. Today is the movie of what if Naruto was neglected and Madara's grandson. Now, I'm doing the movie because if you saw my second Broly comment, if you link description, I broke my knee. That's right, I did. And I won't be able to post for a while. I'm still recovering and stuff like that. So, yeah, videos will be coming out, but they won't be coming out as much as I want to. I'm just trying to, cover and stuff. This is just a movie, because this is the most popular series. I remember making this and, waking up in the morning, and this series just blows up. So I thank you guys, and, I hope you enjoy the movie, because this is probably going to be trash editing, but I'm going to try my best to make the movie as best as possible. So, I hope you guys enjoy, and love y'all. Be back on the what if grind soon. I may actually make one today, but it depends on how my schoolwork goes. So, yeah, love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace. What if, everyone? My name's JC, and gonna do what if Naruto was neglected and the grandson of Madara. Hope you enjoy this video. Peace. Alright, so how he's gonna be neglected is his parents is kinda gonna forget about him and stuff like that. And how he's Uchiha, well, Madara is Minato's dad. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Anyway, we're gonna start with Naruto getting beaten from the villagers, like these typical neglected stories and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, I'm doing this without a script, so that's why I'm doing this. He's getting beat from the villagers. He's like 5 years old, and Madara, he heard about this. He's kind of upset at Minato for not taking care of his son, because y'all know Jiraiya told him, oh, Minato is gonna be the child of prophecy. No memo, because I don't feel like having two people there. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that happened. So Minato, instead of, they don't kick him out, they just kind of don't bother to even care he existed. Yeah, say Naruto goes in his house, they don't even have food for him. They kind of forgot about him. It's kind of accidental stuff like that. So yeah, Naruto was getting beaten from the villagers one day, and it was too bad. And if he has the Nine Tails, no, I'm gonna say Mito has it. 50 to Kushina, 50 to Mito. So yeah, you get that situated. And Furtokage did the Reaper Death Seal. Alright, too much explaining. So anyway, he was getting beaten very badly, to the point that he was about to die. And then Zetsu came and made a blood clone and replaced himself with the Naruto that was in the ground, and then took in the real Naruto to Madara. The fake Naruto, I'm gonna say Kakashi found him, took him to the hospital. Kinda upset with Minato, but Minato just had no idea, so yeah. He charged him, but he didn't know why though. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So the villagers didn't get a larger sentence. But over the years, I'm gonna go to Konoha, stuff like that. So over the years, the family is slowly remembering Naruto. It's a slow progression. They're still the same characters as canon, because I don't really want to change It's a slow possession. Until Naruto gets beaten from the villagers one day, and he gets beaten to like a coma, you know what I mean? A coma state, you know what I mean? A couple years later, that's when Mito was like, oh no, Naruto. So he took him to the hospital, he's coma for 2 days and stuff like that. They kicked him out the hospital, and that's when Mito starts to really hate how the villagers treat Naruto. Kushina, well, Mito, yeah. And Minato, remembering that his son is not the Nine Tails, but the village thinks he's the Nine Tails because of Danzo. So the elders just doesn't want anyone, like whoever beat up Naruto, they won't get charged. So that's when Minato kind of feels bad and stuff. So yeah, that happened. So anyway, until like they're 12, Naruto is probably the same as canon. Like the clone Naruto was same as canon, I think. Yeah, same as canon. Dead last in his class. It's just more people hate him. Ships Hinata, so she still saves her and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, let's get to the real Naruto. He's with Madara and stuff. Is he gonna be bad? Like I say, like Toby's doing what Madara wants. He's just trying to train his grandson. He doesn't really care. So like he trains him. He gets him up to a free Tomoe. Now Minato does not have the Sharingan. He doesn't have enough cells. But since Naruto's injured Ashura, Mito and Sasuke won't be reincarnate. Naruto and Mito will be reincarnates. So, yeah, Naruto has free Tomoe. He has a lot of fire jutsus, wind jutsus, and stuff like that. His chakra nature is fire and wind, so yeah. He's gonna have that staff, you know, stuff like that. He's gonna be physically strong. He's gonna look like Madara. Basically, he doesn't. When he unlocked the mom get killed, no, I don't want him to right now. Like, I want him to be OP on his own strength, kind of like Furto Kage, and then grow to that Madara state. But he does have wood style, he just doesn't know how to use it. He's still training on how to use the wood style from the Hashirama cells that saved him that day. Madara died, you know. Madara died around 12. So yeah, he died around 12 and stuff, so yeah. Naruto went back to the village, you know, kind of forgetting everything was happening. Like, he doesn't hate him, but like, he doesn't like him either, so yeah. Anyway, the Misushi incident happens differently. Naruto still fails. Mito feels bad. And, Kushina and Mito feel bad that he failed. Mitsuki tricked him to steal the scroll ceiling, sexy jutsu, whatever. This time when he threw the seal, it actually hit Naruto. And Minato saw it in a rage. He'll go and he went, did a Rasengan on the Mitsuki and killed him. Like, that's his son. Of course he's gonna kill him. Like, you know what I mean? He's upset, but until he figured out it was a bloody clone, and he was kind of mad. It was a Zetsu in his place. Zetsu blood clone, whatever. He was kind of mad on where he was. And then I'm gonna say Mitsuki, Mito was there, but like the Mitsuki that Minato killed had a shadow clone, so that was a shadow clone. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that. Forget when I said it was a shadow clone that Minato got it. So he was about to kill Mito until like a guy hits like, I'm gonna make up this jutsu and Naruto says it's like fire style, fire arrow. He shoots the flame arrow and kills him, I guess. And then they see Naruto for the first time. Well, the real Naruto, not the fake one. He looks at him bored, like, you guys suck. He's like Madara, but he has a chill attitude and stuff. And Minato looks at his eyes like, is that the Sharingan? How? Where have you been? Naruto's like, none of your business. Anyway, yeah. So, what's up? Alright, that was kind of funny. Mito see this, Naruto cold, collected, calm. She wanted to give him a hug, but Naruto just avoided it. He's like, what drags. And walks away, basically walks away. Minato passed him because that was a very high jutsu and stuff. Yeah, team selection, people see the changes in Naruto, so yeah. The teams will be, Team 7 will be Kakashi and Kushina, and then it'll be Naruto, Sakura, Mito, and, Sasuke. The, Chia massacre did happen, still happened. I don't know why. Like, nothing to change that, like, you know what I mean? So he's still emo and stuff, but he won't be as strong and stuff like that. He doesn't have a Sharingan, you know. Mito's kind of like the Naruto, you know. Sakura still had the same introduction and stuff like that. Everything kind of went up the same, stuff like that. Naruto's kind of like chill, you know. So like, yeah, I don't really care, you know. So anyway, the bell test and the Zava is up. Yeah, we're gonna do that next video if I have the time for it. Thank you for watching this video and peace. Hey guys, thank you for support. The like and the dislikes really matter, and the subscribers. I think we're 9, almost to 10, so let's try to get up there. I've recorded this so many times and I don't feel like talking. My voice is dead. Literally. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed and pray for my voice because my voice is dead, literally. I don't like talking this much, so yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you. West left off on the
That was beautiful, LJ.
I think it was the beginning of the bell test, so I'm gonna go stop that real quick. I'm gonna talk about how people react to this new Naruto and explain some other things. First of all, the reason why Minato doesn't have a Sharingan is simply because he doesn't have enough cells to be able to access the Sharingan. Because if you're a half Uchiha, it's pretty hard to get the Sharingan, you know what I mean? So you see it in Boruto, so yeah. Now, let's get to everyone's reactions. Let's start off with Mito. Mito, she's confused, heartbroken, and stuff like that. Because she sees the coldness in his eyes. He looks like a killer and stuff like that. So yeah, Sakura doesn't care. She longs, she got that Sasuke, man. Oof. That's something I have to change in this video. Not this video, this series. We gotta make her useful, man. Like, she can't be sipping over Sasuke, man. She's making women look like simps. Anyway, let's get back to the topic. Kakashi. Kakashi's kind of weirded out too. It's like, where has he been and stuff like that. Who could took him? How did he get so strong? He's just confused. Same thing as Kushina, but she's kind of upset that Naruto. Yeah, it's kind of avoiding him, but she knows this is gonna take time because they did neglect him. So yeah, so you get what I mean. Minato. I think Minato will have suspicions that Madara must have took him on. Because when he left the village, Madara pretty much dropped him off in the leaf and say, "See you, kid. Never see me again." Stuff like that. So yeah, he has suspicions that Madara was the one that took Naruto in. And if he did, Minato's like, crap. Anyway, so the civilian council, the city don't know about Naruto yet. Only those, I think, 5 know about Naruto's true form. So yeah. Anyway, let's get to the bell test. So, this time instead of 2, it'll be 4 bells. No, it'd be 3 bells. 2 with Kakashi and 1 to Kushina. When the bell test starts, Naruto just kind of disappeared, do his own thing. He kind of just left and let the other teams figure out teamwork, because he probably already figured it out by now. Using the Sharingan, you know what I mean? Now, Mito, she has 1 chakra chain in Shadow Clones. That's basically her technique.
That was beautiful, LJ.
Sakura's Academy and Sasuke, good Taijutsu and Fireball. They all work together. The 3 of them work together. Mito was the one that made them work together. They devised a plan. She was going to wrap them up in chakra chains. Sasuke was going to shoot a fireball jutsu, and Sakura was going to take the bells. They made that plan. Mito tried to find Naruto. He wasn't showing up because he just wasn't there. He was eating ramen or something. Alright. That's kind of funny. Anyway, yeah, like that. And so they tried the plan. The plan failed miserably. Kushina wrapped her in chakra chains, and Kakashi did the same thing to Naruto. You know, the abuse to Sasuke, man. Sorry for that man's butthole. And Sakura again jutsu'd. Yeah. But they did show teamwork, but they never seen Naruto around. Naruto, after eating ramen, he was kind of like, what we're supposed to do again? Kushina got mad, so he was, the red hot temper. So she tried to attack. Naruto dodged every blow, hit a fireball jutsu. It was not enough to kill her, but it was enough to back her up. You know what I mean? She was shocked how powerful the fireball jutsu was. So Kakashi starts taking interest in trying to doing slow academy taijutsu. He was easily dodging him and stuff like that. The bell was at 10 minutes, so Naruto ordered to pass the test. He was like, man, screw this. So she went to Kushina, breaks 2 of her arms with no mercy. I feel bad for her arms, and sorry about that. Her arms, 2 arms were broken. Everyone that was awake, I think Mito and Sasuke was the one that was awake. Because I'm going to say Mito was the one that was put to the headhunter jutsu. So yeah, he's shocked that he just breaks his mother arms like that. Took the bell. And Kakashi kind of got mad, so he rushed at Naruto. Naruto does a Sharingan Genjutsu. Basically what this Genjutsu was like, reliving old memories and making worse. It's not as powerful as Infinite Tsukiyomi, but it's very powerful Genjutsu. Kind of stunned Kakashi, he's mentally broken. Not that, he'll recover, but he's kind of mentally broken, so yeah. He passed out, he grabbed the 2 bells. Mito's kind of mad, how can you break your mother's arms like that? Naruto's like, we needed to pass, so that was our job, so. And Sakura kind of got mad, she's like, but that's the Hokage's wife, to show you some respect. I'm like, who's the Hokage again? And they all face palm. Naruto, got them both free up. They passed the bell test. So basically what he's going to do is cause no suspicion. He's basically going to make a shadow clone, transformation jutsu, and then just head out. Tenshi's Kakashi and say they pass. And it worked. So yeah. Anyway, so they take him to the hospital. Yeah. Kushina has 2 broken arms, and Kakashi's in the mental hospital, knocked out because of Naruto's Genjutsu. Minato find out what happened. He was kind of ticked off at Naruto to do that, but he kind of understands, knowing his father, he's heartless too, so, Anyway, they discuss about Naruto and how powerful he is and stuff like that. So yeah, it's actually be a month and 2 weeks because he has broken arms and stuff. Meanwhile, they're just doing D-rank missions. Sasuke is mad that he has the Sharingan, asking questions, being annoying and stuff. So yeah,
That was beautiful, LJ.
my throat hurt. Sakura's in his back and Mito was just confused. Naruto just annoyed him, do the D-rank missions and go home. And stuff like that. So yeah, hold up guys. I'm gonna go take a quick break real quick. So yeah. Anyway, this is the Land of Waves art begins, so let's get to it. After the two broken arms of Kushina and Kakashi's mental state getting back to what it was, Naruto and them are gonna go to Land of Waves. This is actually a B-rank mission, simply because Minato was able to figure out for the bridge builder, and he kind of felt bad, so he charges B-rank, so he'll pay him with a C-rank though, so yeah. And also he wants to see Naruto's skills, so yeah, that's right. So anyway, they head up down there, they get to the Kage's office. Sasuke, Mito, and Sakura were kind of happy to do a high ranking mission. Maybe look good in their resume, because that's all that matters in the end, their resume, and how people think of them. So yeah, I guess Naruto doesn't really care, because he's been through a lot worse. So yeah, of course, I may make a video about what he really happened, because at the first video I made like a little bit of a quick through, but we're already in the start of the series. So I may do like a 1.5 and explain what happened and stuff. Or I could just save it to another part. Who knows? Anyway, Bushville meets them. They make fun of the furry kids. Mito got mad, almost had a little bit of anger come out of her. Kushina and Kakashi was able to calm her down. But once the bridge builder sees Naruto, he kind of just pees his pants because he looks so scary. And looks like Madara Uchiha, so of course, who wouldn't be scared? So anyway, they meet, and kind of glad he's gonna protect him. Anyway, so a day later, by the way, Naruto is living in the same room he has been, because he never moved out. This is different than other Nikolai stories. I don't want him to be that mean, so yeah, of course, he's gonna still stay in the house, of course. Anyway, so they get there, they walked. The puddle became a thing, so Naruto kind of noticed, but he kind of wanted to see if his teammates are useless or not. Sasuke noticed, so the bridge builders, the demon twins or the demon brothers? I think it was the demon twin brothers. They went to attack, and Sasuke does the same as Canon. Naruto kind of smirks, saying he's not useless after all. And Sasuke did what Naruto did, declaring that he will respect him. So yeah. Anyway, so they head to the boat. Naruto just chakra walks the road. Everyone just looks at him off, except for Kushina and Kakashi. Kakashi kind of proud that he knows that well chakra control. Kushina was like, wow, impressed, you know what I mean? This boy is full of surprises. Anyway, they get out the ship. They walk. Naruto throws the kunai in the bushes. They all find out it was a rabbit. Kushina and Mito were crying and yelling at Naruto, how could you do that to that poor rabbit? Naruto shuts them up and explains that usually this time of rabbit is in winter time and it's in the middle of summer. Something's off, and hit and miss became a thing. And Zabuza threw his sword. Everyone ducked down. Naruto does a wind breakthrough, and it's so powerful that it deflected the blade to the other branch, cutting that too. Zabuza was kind of impressed about that, so yeah, anyway, even though this mission was supposed to see Naruto's skill, Kakashi having that teacher bond with Naruto, he respects him and how powerful he is. Because he didn't hate Naruto after he sent him to the hospital, it's just he knew that was just the way he was. So, yeah, yeah, that was a bad silence there. Let me get some water. Let's continue. Anyway, Alright, stop complaining. Get through the video, John. J-God. You're a J-God for a reason. Anyway, the same things happen as canon. Kushina used some of the Nine Tails chakra to get Kakashi out of the water prison, but they fight is the original. Haku saves Zabuza's butt, but he's way too injured to the point that Gato and his men have to go with them to fight the ninjas, and at least ninjas and stuff. So yeah, Naruto knew she was a fake, so he was like, he was a fake. Why did I say she? But whatever. Yeah, my part. Anyway, they head to the house to meet the kid. Naruto does some top no jutsu, but like in a dark way and stuff. Get that spoiled right out of here, you know what I mean? So, yeah. They learn, the three of them, Sakura and them, learn water walking, tree walking. Naruto trained those three because Sasuke was on his butt wanting to train with him. Sasuke learned a little bit of fire jutsus, maybe like the Phoenix Flower and the Dragon's Breath. Sakura learned Genjutsu because Naruto saw how good her chakra control was. And Mito, she learned Wind Jutsu from Naruto, like wind bullets, wind breakthrough, wind tornadoes and stuff like that. Anyway, they get to the bridge and basically the original Naruto and Sasuke is basically Mito and Sasuke, and they're fighting Haku in the same place and area. Sasuke won't, when he saves her, she gets mad because she always likes Sasuke. So like Nine Tails chakra, same thing happens because Naruto did not meet Haku real identity, Mito did. So yeah, and Kakashi and Kushina killed Zabuza. Haku was too late and felt bad and stuff like that. So she just killed herself. Like she doesn't really. That's something she would do. So I'm just being completely honest with you with that. She kills herself, making everyone feel bad and stuff like that. Naruto was late protecting the kid, so he was like, okay, glad I helped out and stuff like that. So yeah, I need to sip of water real quick. I recorded this video 2 times and my file and this stuff gets corrupted. So yeah, let's get back in track. Basically, Zabuza dies, Haku kills herself and stuff, everyone's bad. Kushina stopped the Nine Tails from going crazy. Sasuke does not get the Sharingan, but wakes up from Sakura's medical ninjutsu and stuff like that. So yeah, Naruto sees Gato's men, knowing that he just absolutely does a Madara on him. Naruto basically, I'm going to describe this jutsu real quick. It's called the wind. He's combining wind and fire. It's kind of Dobby's Flames from My Hero Academia, and he does like a Dobby's Flame Dragon, Wind Flame Dragon and stuff like that, and he basically just cremates all of them, including Gato. Gato is almost dead, his half is like burnt. Like if you see Attack on Titans, you know that that Titan ate that guy that was friends with Jean. So yeah, that's basically how he looks like. Naruto basically just made him transfer his money to him and gave him to the money Gato had to the bridge builder and stuff like that, causing the Great Naruto Bridge. All the stuff with Kankuro and them the tuning exams happened, but Mito was there. Naruto does not show up. There's going to be a fight between to see who will advance with the tuning exams between Mito and Sakura. Sakura loses, but she gives her best effort, giving their Sasuke a hidden lick, you know what I mean? Like, maybe she's not all that useless. Anyway, so Mito, Sasuke, and Naruto all went to the tuning exams. Reason why he couldn't bring Sakura, because it's only free, so yeah. Anyway, Rock Lee stuff happens, but Rock Lee looks at Naruto curiously, and stuff like that. Curiously and stuff like that. He wanted to fight him, but he wanted to fight the prodigy, Sasuke. Anyway, Sasuke, the way they cheat is Naruto just uses Sharingan to copy some answers. Mito and Sasuke work together to cheat. That's all I'm gonna say about that. 10th question. Mito did the Naruto part, so yeah. Anyway, Force of Death, literally, like, everything goes the same. Naruto doesn't have to use the bathroom because he's smart this time. He should have went to the bathroom before, but maybe that doesn't happen. Snake, they beat up the Chunin that were trying to take their scrolls, didn't have scrolls. Naruto gets hit from trying to get attacked from the snake. Naruto does a wind bullet spikes, cuts the snake in half. Orochimaru shows up. Naruto knows it's Orochimaru, so they battle out while Sasuke and Mito are stunned in fear. Naruto and them were having a good battle. They were equal 100%. Orochimaru was shocked that someone's in his level already. So instead of giving it to Sasuke, he was going to give it to Naruto. He trapped him in the snake prison or something like that and tried to get the curse mark to Naruto. Sasuke stabbed his leg on purpose, jumped to save Naruto, and gets bit from the curse mark. Orochimaru was like, darn it, that was my own opportunity. Well, I have Sasuke, so that doesn't really matter. This moment unlocks his first ability, Sharingan, and stuff like that. He's knocked out. Naruto's not knocked out, but he's winded. Mito drops down, passes out. So basically, Naruto's up. Naruto just bodies those free ninja, those sound ninja, I feel like, yeah. So he bounced them, stole their scroll, and they moved on. Everything else goes the same. Naruto gets kind of pissed that Hinata got hurt. Basically, Naruto has the same fight as Kiba, and Mito beat Ino. So yeah, Naruto was kind of pissed off at Hinata and got beaten so bad, so he wants to beat up Neji because Hinata was the only one that made him feel like a normal person when he was in the village, like before he got took from Madara. So yeah, that's the ship. So yeah, of course that stuff happens. 1 month trademark. Jiraiya trains Mito in summoning. Sasuke trains Kakashi to up in Sharingan and Chidori. Naruto does his own training in the Madara hideout. And Sakura is learning medical ninjutsu. So yeah, anyway, for the month. Hope you guys enjoyed. This video almost killed me. I'm not gonna lie, it was a struggle, but hope you guys enjoy and like and subscribe, and see you guys later. Peace. That was bad. Let me say that again. Peace.
What up, everyone? My name is Jay God, and welcome back to What If Naruto is neglected and was Madara grandson part 3. Anyway, we last left off at the Chunin exams. Naruto's going against Neji, so let's get to it. Anyway, Neji has no chance. Neji has no chance of winning. He does his Byakugan thing, and then he's like 4 palms, 6 palms, 42 palms, stuff like that. Naruto just dodges and just put him under a Sharingan Genjutsu like he did Kakashi, and he just knocks out. Naruto's the winner. Anyway, next fight, I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Mito versus the other random Shino. Shino forfeits because she knows he can't beat her, so better be smart and retain your limbs, I guess. Anyway, the Sasuke and Gaara fight goes as usual. The Konoha cross happens. Things happen, you know what I mean? Mito goes gets Gaara. Sasuke goes after him, and Naruto's just sitting there with Kakashi fighting off the villains. Orochimaru finds Naruto. He wants to fight him, but knows he has to fight the fourth. So yeah, the fourth fights the reanimation of Hashirama and Tomirama. I think that's what their name is. Yeah, Hashirama and Tomirama. I'm gonna say Minato has an easy time, but he does not do the Reaper Death Seal when he done his stop the reanimation jutsu and beat Orochimaru's butt. So yeah, that happened. Yeah, anyway, after that, Minato was tired, Kushina heals him and stuff like that, and yeah, anyway, the Tsunade retrieval arc, that still happens. Jiraiya takes Mito, she wants to take Naruto, and Naruto didn't want to, but accepts, but he's gonna disappear afterwards. So anyway, Konoha, the Tsunade retrieval arc, the whole thing in Itachi happens. There's a standoff between Naruto and Itachi. Itachi knows not to mess with Naruto because what he did those years ago, so he just kind of just like left and just left. Sasuke would get there and see Itachi just leave. He'll charge off a Chidori. Doesn't really go that well. Same thing happens. That was when Naruto dipped. All of a sudden. Mito and Jiraiya tried to find him, couldn't. They was gonna do a strict single until Naruto sent like a bird saying he has to do something real quick and then he'll be right back. So yeah. Anyway, he followed Itachi and Kasame to the Akatsuki hideout, and Naruto just kind of just snuck in and got his fan. The reason why he didn't want to fight him because it's not his battle, it's his sister's, so you get what I mean. Yeah, anyway, he heads back when, Mito was gonna fight Tsunade, like the original. She tries all she can, but Tsunade, with one pinky, just smotched him. Literally, I meant. She just, like, kind of beat her up and crap like that. And then Naruto wanted to try, so Tsunade was drunk, so she's like, come on, kid, you were a brother, right? So yeah. Anyway, so Naruto was like, okay. So he went down, looking badass as ever. So they fight. Tsunade tried to punch him. Naruto dodges using his free Tomoe Sharingan. He does a fireball jutsu. She dodges. Yeah, and then Tsunade tries to hit him. Doesn't happen. And then she just passed out from drunk exhaustion. Yeah, basically. Anyway, the battle between the Sannin, Orochimaru, Tsunade and Jiraiya happens the same. Mito tries to fight Kankuro, but this time she fails. Like, she was about to die because, like, she was reincarnate, but I don't know if I'll change it. No, I'm not gonna change it. But she made I don't know. Anyway, same thing happens. She's recovers slowly, I think. She'll recover. Naruto beats Kankuro. Like, he just one fire style majestic destroyer flame, and boom, he's burnt to a crisp. We're killing Kankuro here because why? That makes no sense. Let's just kill him off. So Naruto kills Kankuro with a fire style majestic destroyer flame. Orochimaru retreats. You know, Orochimaru does the snake thing, you know what I mean. Anyway, the Sasuke retrieval arc happens. Sasuke wakes up from the hospital. He wants to fight Mito because he knows Naruto is way too strong. Mito and her fight out. Mito wins with the Rasengan Chidori clash. Sasuke is gonna go join Orochimaru. The whole Sasuke retrieval arc happens. Naruto sticks behind and fight Kankuro. Everything else goes the same. Mito versus Sasuke goes the exact same as Naruto versus Sasuke. But this time, you may be shocked at me doing this. I'm killing her off. That's right, I am killing Mito off. You're probably wondering why? Because I want Naruto to get some OP, and I want him to unlock the Mangekyo, because it's been like 3 parts. Anyway, seeing his sister die, Naruto unlocks the Mangekyo Sharingan. Enraged, he just kind of, his Mangekyo ability, I have someone in the comments saying, oh, it should be Madara's and Sasuke's. I'm like, maybe, and stuff like that. I may give him, like, the Force. I'm gonna give him the Force, because that sounds way more cooler for his Mangekyo ability, the powers of the Force. That would be awesome, in my opinion. So Naruto's enraged, crying, locked Mangekyo, looks like Madara's, and bam. Anyway, Kakashi finds him. Kakashi's shocked that Mito's dead. Kushina's heartbroken. She's in a mental constitution because she cannot take that her child died. Minato is like, he has a drinking problem because he's like, how could I have my daughter die? You know what I mean? Like, she's dead. How could I let that happen? Why, Sasuke? So, he ain't just gonna find Sasuke. No, he wants to kill him. But he knows the council won't let him kill him once they capture him. So yeah. Everyone else happens. They're all trying to look for Sasuke. Naruto's pissed, but like, he's upset. So like, he's gonna be like, whatever. Anyway, he goes to the funeral, mourns, and then Jiraiya's like, hey Naruto, you wanna train for 3 years? I'm like, I'll do my own training. After a lot of convincing, literally a lot of convincing, Naruto decides to join Jiraiya on his 3-year training trip. So yeah, so anyway, they go for their 3-year training trip. Naruto says goodbye to his parents, well, lack of, because they're all messed up and stuff like that. So Nade is going to be the 5th Hokage, because Minato is like her, a drinking problem, and he's depressed, so Nade's the 5th Hokage. She got mad, but what she can do. So yeah, Jiraiya and him, Naruto, they go to Mount Myoboku and train for 3 years. Naruto will probably learn the how to master his wood style, telling Jiraiya. He'll learn Sage Mode and master some of his Mangekyo Force ability. That he'll just use the Force and stuff like that. He'll be like, everything else the same. Sasuke, he dies because Orochimaru takes over his body. So yeah, now it's Orochimaru playing in Sasuke's body. No Kankuro, so I guess that's bad. Yeah, so yeah, Naruto learns Sage Mode, you know, simple as that. He can goes like Susanoo. When he goes Susanoo, he was just like it's like the rape case like Sasuke got and stuff. Now since Mito was Indra and Sasuke killed her, that's gonna go to Naruto, so yeah. He's gonna be pretty OP. Yeah guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and like, comment, subscribe. Go watch my Boruto, what if Boruto was a Titan Shifter, because I think that was a good what if. Like, I like that what if. So hope you enjoyed, and peace. What's up everyone, my name is JGod, and welcome back to another video. This is what if Madara, what if Naruto was Madara's grandson and neglected. So last part, we killed off Mito. I just wanted to get him the Mangekyo. His Mangekyo ability is the Force. He went to train with Jiraiya for 3 years, learned Sage Mode, learned how to use the Force better, and stuff like that. Now, let's head to Shippuden. Naruto and Jiraiya comes back to the village. Tsunade's the Hokage still, because what happened to Mito? Minato has gotten better, but Kushina barely. It's been 3 years, this grieving and stuff like that. So, yeah, there, everyone's back, you know what I mean? It's just like, whoa, hey Naruto. He was like, oh, okay. Anyway, that happened, and also, the belt tests again. Sakura losing Mito and knowing that Sasuke, hashtag if you didn't watch, is Orochimaru, killed her. She trains all the time. She knows plenty of earth jutsus, genjutsus, Kurenai, and also Tsunade's training, so she's kind of not useless. So anyway, the bell test happens, and they pretty much, the same thing happened, but a lot easier. Anyway, so Deidara takes Gaara, and then goes a team with Naruto, Minato, and Sakura and Kakashi to go get him back. They're trying to find out what happened to the remainder of the Nine-Tails chakra, simply because it didn't give turn back to Kushina. It actually went to Obito, so that chakra is now with Obito. So that's pretty bad, because now they have the half of the Nine-Tails chakra. So yeah, that's gonna really change the story. So anyway, they head to the sand. Chino does the same thing, thinking Kakashi's the White Fang. And they head out. Once they see the Itachi and Kasame clones, Naruto just knew they were clones and just did like a fire toad bomb jutsu, destroyed the Kisame clone, and then able to unlock the clone. Minato just put a seal to make sure those clones steal the chakra, gain more chakra reserves that way. Minato's been training like crazy, so yeah. Anyway, they head to the cave. They see Gaara's dead. Naruto's kind of mad because Mito liked Gaara and now stuff like that. He just goes Mangekyo. He has to break the cage and kind of just destroys sorcery and stuff like that. Deidara tries to get away with Minato, does the flying Raijin with Sengon. Bam, Rasengan him out of there. Deidara escapes, but together with Shino, Sakura, and Naruto, using their jutsus, they're able to finish sorcery off pretty easily, especially Naruto's Sharingan. Anyway, we head back. The Kasasuku incident. Well, let me explain this. They wouldn't get information from sorcery simply because he told them that Orochimaru took his body. So basically, there's no point of getting Sasuke back. So yeah, I don't think that ever happened. But Sasuke did promise. He said if you're gonna take my body, Orochimaru made a promise to kill Itachi. So yeah, Orochimaru's power is pretty powerful because he has the free Tomoe Sharingan. He has a lot of jutsus and Snake Sage. So yeah, anyway, Kakasu and the Immortal Twins, that would not happen. Simply because they have the Nine-Tails chakra, so there's literally no point. So they collect the Pain and then doesn't even attack. There's no point because they already have the Nine-Tails chakra. So the Pain invasion doesn't happen, and stuff like that. So anyway, this is going to be a huge time skip. Let's explain this real quick. Naruto goes to Madara's old mountain with Minato. Basically, him and Minato were talking about Madara's raising and stuff. Getting that fodder bomb and stuff like that. Naruto gave the note to Minato, saying that Madara loved him. But even though they're in different sides, he loves him regardless. And then we may be fighting not as enemies, so lets them know no personal feelings and stuff like that. So they know he's gonna need provide. So hey, at least they know that. Anyway, so he found Madara's original eyes. So basically, what he does is Minato takes Naruto's eyes and puts the new Madara's ones in. And Minato now, seeing doing that, disturbed and unlocked his first Tomoe Sharingan. He finally unlocked his Sharingan after all these years. He's gonna be pretty OP. And plus Minato's death and torture gave to Christina, so yeah. He unlocks the one Tomoe. He won't get Mangekyo because there's no point. Anyway, but he is still gonna be one Tomoe. Minato would be so powerful. Yeah, anyway, Naruto now has the Mangekyo. His Mangekyo is basically Sasuke's teleportation, because that's kind of cool. Yeah, basically, so the 5 Kage Summit, since there's no Pain Invasion, no Danzo getting in the way, and Orochimaru Sasuke's body killed Itachi, and Itachi died with a sad face. Yeah, now this Orochimaru is doing his thing, you know, with Sasuke's body. The 3 years is coming up, it's about 2, I think. Yeah, basically, the 5 Kage Summon happens, it goes normally, because all the Jinchuriki has been taken. Toby comes, Madara, Toby, all that stuff, Naruto knows Obito is Madara, but he doesn't choose to tell him because he's not sure, it's just rumors. So the Great Ninja War happens. The Akatsuki is well intact, simply because, like, they just took down several Jinchuriki. It's just the 8 Tails is having the problem, so yeah, the 4th Great Ninja War happens. Naruto chose to guard B, because A knows how powerful Naruto is. So yeah, so basically that happens. Datara and Reanimated Sorcery came out and do their thing, you know. They try to take Killer B, but the Tishikage, I feel like, the middle midget, and Yamato gets taken like the original, but they do take down Sorcery. Datara escapes barely, saving his life. So yeah, and the reason why he's alive simply because there's no Sasuke, it's just a Orochimaru. So I don't think he'll be that stupid to do that. Basically, he makes the whole Zetsu clones plus Pain. Wow, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be a crazy battle. So there, the battle lasts for 2 days simply because, like, Pain's there. He's taking a lot of their shinobi out, trying to figure out the Rinnegan. Since it's later, they still don't know how to use the Rinnegan. Only Naruto knows how to get the Rinnegan out. Until day 2, Killer B had enough. So him and Naruto go off. They fight Pain. It's an incredible battle, but Naruto with his wood style, Mangekyo abilities like force and teleportation, and Killer B's 8 Tails was barely able to beat Pain because Pain got some Hashirama cells and stuff like that. Now we're in Madara's getting reanimated, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The next part will be the last part, so I hope you guys get ready for the last part of the series. This series has gotten so many views, I can't thank you enough. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and peace. Alright, the 4th Great Ninja War started, and I think Naruto and Killer B fought Pain and stopped them. So yeah. Afterwards, Obito's gonna steal Nagito's Rinnegan, and yeah, since they got, like, they're in the battle, they have like some of Killer B's chakra, they make the 10 Tails, and 10 Tails goes hand in, like, so basically what happens, 10 Tails goes rabbit, that same thing happens Orochimaru's on the side of the villain, so with Sasuke's body, with the curse mark, with the Mangekyo, he's not the perfect Susanoo, but he's still powerful. Madara's taking down Minato, and Kushina, all of them. Kushina dies during the fight with Sasuke, and, yeah, that's sad. So yeah, the main battlefield, Obito becomes Tenshinhan Jinchuriki. There's no reanimation, so Minato dies, but before he dies, he gives Naruto, like, I love you, man, like, you know what I mean, and, you're always there for me, and stuff like that, and, stuff like that. So yeah, this is gonna be a short, because I want to end it pretty quick. Basically, Naruto went out fighting, using his force, teleportation, perfect Susanoo, wood style. On Obito, he barely able to defeat him, but Naruto dies. Ten Tails goes out, Madara absorbs the 10 Tails. Might Guy does Might Guy, Night Guy, I think, and fights him and stuff like that. He dies, like the original, but he's gonna stay dead, because there's no point keeping him alive. All teams watch, Stage 6 Pass came, and it's Mito, I think, yeah. She came, gave his brother a hug, saying, I was proud of you. Naruto breaks down, saying, yeah, I miss you too, you know what I mean? Love her and daddy. She gives him the Sun Seal, and, Sage 6 Pass gives him the other seal. Comes together, make OPness. He has the Rinnegan, Sharingan, Rinnegan like Sasuke, and the Sage 6 Pass Sage Mode, except for the 9 Tails chakra, and, he just kills Madara. There's no Black Zetsu. This is no point. Yay, they saved the world. He saved the world, and, the funerals happen for the Natsukaze family. Naruto's the only one left. Naruto the last goes by easy. Naruto and, Hinata, they, get married. Boruto happens. Boruto movie happens. Same, but he's a Uchiha, so he has, like the left eye is the Tsutomoe, and the other eye is the Byakugan. That's pretty OP. So, Sakura married Rock Lee, if you want to know. So, yeah, Sakura is not as strong, but she's really good at Taijutsu. So, yeah, and Naruto took down Ishiki, but he's way too overpowered, and he takes down Momoshiki. He may have the karma, but knowing Naruto, he'll get it off. So, this series is one of the best. So, I want to thank you guys. They got like 1,000 subscribers, I think, 1,000 views, and I really love you all. And I'm glad this series, like, at least was fun to watch. At least, now the new series is the Titan Shifter and the Legendary Super Saiyan. So enjoy.